Hey everyone, and welcome to Resident Evil Village. This is Resident Evil 8. So I've already gone ahead and done some walkthrough prep on this. I've tried to record this once before, but it was quite sloppy, so I wanted it to be just a little bit easier to understand. Going into this will not be a platinum walkthrough simply because you need multiple playthroughs. There's even a trophy that you need to get for finishing the game in under 3 hours, which is actually pretty doable given the fact that once you learn your pathways and stuff like that, you can get through it and skip all the cutscenes, no problem. I will be skipping all the cutscenes. That's absolutely fine. I'll be covering all the treasures, all the goats. There are shiny things in this game that drop if you shoot them. Now, I've seen a lot of guides and walkthroughs that don't actually show all these, so I'm going to try and show as many of them as possible. I don't think they're linked to any trophies or anything like that. We'll be covering as much as what we can just in one playthrough, and if this is your first playthrough, this will probably be the best one to follow along with. I'm going to be playing through standard difficulty and first person mode. Alright, so we can skip that.
Gifts we gave, but more you took, she snarled.
Skip that. Alright, so at the moment, we're holding the baby.
I'll put her down.
The first thing you want to do is move your way to the kitchen. Alright, at this point in time, we can sort of roam about freely in the kitchen, which is great because it'll allow us to pick up this note here. This is 100% missable. I struggled even finding this one the first time I played this. It was annoying. Anywho, we're going to go upstairs. We're going to put the baby down. You can interact with like a whole bunch of crap in here.
There. It's like I said to your mom. That book's too scary for you.
Alright, so if we take a lift at the top of the stairs and we're just going to finish putting the baby to bed over here. Now this ball, just be careful where you kick it, alright? Try to just not kick it too much. There's a trophy attached to that ball. We're going to put the baby down, skip the cutscene. Alright, so this ball here, we need to kick it into this office. So, you can get it stuck in corners, so just be careful. But generally, the idea is to run towards it and try and kick it through the door. Just like that. And you should pop a trophy called Goal. Next file, so this is file number 2. You want to come to the laptop. Alright, file number 3 is in this drawer here.
Rose is fine.
Alright, you can interact with this stuff here if you want. It's kind of cool. We're going to come out here and go to the right before we go down the stairs. We're going into the spare room now.
Gotta do a deep clean before Rose starts walking around.
Alright, so to the right hand side of the room we have this newspaper, which is file number 4.
Everyone's forgotten about this already.
And that's it for the home area. Got a whole lot of cutscenes following. This first episode's going to be kind of slow, but there will be a lot of collectibles that we can get in the village, so keep on watching. Come over here. We're going to skip all the cutscenes that we can. So this is going over like how Ethan had military training and stuff like that. Alright, so before you go anywhere, you want to look to the right here, right? You've got a phone, that's useless. And you have another file, this is file number 5. Alright, you just want to carry on walking straight ahead. Now, while we got some downtime, we're waiting for Ethan to just slowly walk through the woods. I love this game. Do not get me wrong. I really love this game. I think it's cool. I haven't even got my platinum for it yet because it requires, one of the trophies require S plus in S plus rank in mercenaries mode or something like that. Got S plus in all of them except for one, and it's really hard and I can't do it. So there we go. I'm an awful shot, by the way, so that's going to be kind of just laughable. Just don't worry about it. There are a couple of things about this game that really gripes me, and by a couple of things, there'll be a couple of cutscenes there where I'm like, come on. I know there's lore implications and stuff like that, and it'll make sense towards the end of the game, but it still gripes me a lot, and I'll try not to take too much notice of it. This is a walkthrough after all. But yeah, overall, fantastic game. Alright, so you're going to come to a part with a whole bunch of dead crows. One thing I do want to do is just check the options. Yeah, my audio is way up. I want to keep that around 4. I think that'll be fine. Output is headphones, dynamic range is large, virtual surround, sure, why not? Alright, so we see a lichen, or werewolf, run past us. Alright, we're going to come up. I've got my brightness up as much as possible because this game is damn dark. So, I mean, at least we can see this sort of shack in it. I haven't been able to in previous recordings, so that was good. Anyways, come into the shack. Got a lot of things that, again, you can interact with but have no real meaning. So we're just going to walk on forward. See a little cupboard to your left. Turn to your right. We'll follow the bloodstains on the floor and go downstairs. Eventually, we're going to find ourselves at another cupboard. We want to open this cupboard. I feel like I just see cupboard way too many times. Right, we're going to go upstairs. Alright, walk towards this, you'll climb underneath it. Push that away and you'll be like, ooh, blood. It's fresh blood.
Who did all this?
Obviously something angry. So, coming through here, all you need to do is run towards this post here and you'll jump over it. Going to go forward. A lot of the time I'm going to be running, so I'm sorry, but try keep up. This is going to be a relatively quick walkthrough, I feel like. Very cool scenery here. Anyways, you can come stand over here and jump down. This will take us actually into the village. Alright, now a lot of this particular part is like you can search through there and stuff like that. There's nothing in there at this point in time. It's just sort of superficial at the moment, just for exploration purposes. However, we have our first collectible. Alright, just going to interact with this. Press your touchpad, this will bring up the map, okay? So this will show you, oh look, there was some items in the previous room that we missed. So for example, like I don't think we can pick anything up at this point in time. But it'll show you that there's like items in here. What have we got in here? We have a drawer with a lockpick. That's probably why it's red. So there you go. So that'll show up now as a lockpick drawer right there. Sorry, going back, my first collectible. Our first collectible. If you look to the right, you have like a little outhouse or a bathroom, toilet, whatever you want to call it. Open up the door, and that's outhouse number 1. Alright, I think like there's 9 or 10 of them or something like that. But yeah, you'll notice as soon as you get all the items in here, this room becomes blue. Alright, so red just means you've got stuff to pick up in that particular space. Going to be trying to get everything blue by the end of the game. It's not required for trophy progress, but anywho. Alright, so what we're going to do is follow this road all the way to the end. We're going to take a right. And follow it past the tractor.
What happened?
Whole bunch of goats. Alright, we're going to go into this property here and through this door. You'll notice there's a thing here and we can't break it just yet. There's a knife. Grab that. Alright, open this up. That's a first aid kit. We're going to come through here and we are going to open up this curtain. Now, there's a few cutscenes that'll play out. I'm going to skip them as much as possible. That's going to bring us into like a fight scene sort of thing. So just be aware that as soon as you come into gameplay again, you're going to be trying to shoot a lichen. Alright, yeah, we'll just go there now. Alright, you want to come over here, examine this guy's head. I'm going to skip this cutscene again. And we have this guy. Now, just shoot him in the body as many times as you can until he stuns. Just like that. We're going to run past him. If he comes towards you too close and you know he's going to attack, hold up L1. That'll guard and it will get rid of some of the damage. Not all, but most. I know headshots probably count for more damage, but that is fine. Alright, so first up what we're going to do is come into this room over here. We should have a chem fluid and a herb over here. This is what we need to craft first aid meds. So if we go into our triangle, right, you can see you've got your little case here. We can come over to our crafting menu. We can craft handgun bullets as well as a first aid med. So definitely do that. Also, while you're at it, examine your family photo. Alright, this is a file in its own. And while we're at it too, I'm going to move stuff around to how I like it. Just because I'm a freak like that. Put that up there. I'm happy with that. Alright, so you'll notice that that shack there is blue now. We're going to make this blue here. Simply by picking up the bolt cutters, which we need to progress. Awesome. And you'll notice the shack's blue now. We're going to be checking on the map quite a bit throughout this walkthrough. Alright, so examine the chains, use the bolt cutters. Alright, and going forward into here. Alright, there is some ammo lying around the place, so we do want to pick that up. You want to grab this one here. You want to tune the radio. Nothing. Alright, you'll hear some stuff start happening. You want to move this over the door. We're going to go up the stairs, pick up some more ammo. Break a stair while we go up. Alright, we have a chem fluid. Ammunition here. You can shoot him if you want, no big deal. Alright, but from here we really just want one of them to come into the actual room itself. So, him. I think there's two of them we need to kill. I thought I did reload. I guess not. Oh, bitch. How are you still alive? Jesus. Alright, so we got gunpowder at least. These guys are going to be like, oh no, you killed one of our friends. Yeah, I did. Can't craft that, that's fine. Alright, if you need to use a med kit for whatever reason, press R1. Alright, radio's gonna go off.
Survivors?
Alright. From here, where do we go? Through this way. Alright, we want to follow the blood trail here. Come to the left, you can actually unlock this door. I don't know what the point in this shortcut is at this point in time, but this will open it up so you can go right the way around this little shack. We're going to come over here. I'm going to organize my shortcuts just because I prefer the handgun to the left, the knife down. Not that you need your knife to open up that, because you press brake and it'll automatically do it. We're going to come up the top here. This is going to start an ambush. Alright. So first off, we want to come into this room here. We want to hit that over the bridge. We have handgun ammo. We have gunpowder.
Damn it.
We have a herb. We have a shotgun.
Okay.
Alright. That's on our left. That's where we want it. We also have like these sacks of flour. If you shoot them, it'll bring up a big cloud, so it gets all the enemies confused and stuff, which is quite good. Handgun ammo and gunpowder should leave us with a blue room up top. We're going to jump down here. Alright. You have rusted scrap, which we need for crafting. You can come over here, and on the floor we have some more rusted scrap. That should also leave us in the blue for this shack. Right, now we're going to get a mission objective called Survive. Alright, we want to come through here. Go into this shack. And we're just going to pull this over.
There's no end to them.
Alright, grab the handgun, grab the shotgun ammunition. Now, this is pretty much just survive for 4 to 5 minutes. Alright, we're going to try use as little ammunition as possible. But obviously, once this thing breaks, we've got 2 of them that are going to come through the door. Wait for him, wait for him. We're going to blow that up. Alright, I'm going to go up the stairs. We've got a crystal skull as well. So, these enemies have a chance of dropping crystal skulls. They're sellable materials that'll be good for money stuff. But for the moment, quite honestly, just stay on the rooftops. There are going to be some that can jump up onto the rooftops. That is absolutely fine. You want to keep moving because they are firing arrows at us. Alright. But for the most part, as soon as you see one come up, we're going to jump down here. There's a big guy somewhere. Alright, we're also going to come over this way to this door. If enough get close to us, we can blow them up. Alright, so that big guy there, he's another one that we don't really want hanging around. Just bait them. Again, we're going to go up. Should be able to see. Ooh, you bugger. Big guy over here. Alright. They can get as angry as they want. It's absolutely fine. I'm just going to heal. What did you drop? Now, you can get a trophy for beating this guy while he's right here. Honestly, right now you probably can't. But, good thing for New Game Plus, right? And eventually, if you survive long enough, you should... I mean, I don't know if this is timed or not. I've always tried to kill as many as possible. But, from the sounds of things, what I was reading, because I actually just googled, is this event timed? And they're like, yes it is. 4 to 5 minutes. And I'm like, okay. So there's no point in using ammunition if... Ooh, you bugger. see. Can we craft a medkit? Yes, we can. So eventually we should get hit with an arrow. Where did you even come from? You just gonna throw me? Yeah. So when they do that, okay, normally we get hit in the leg with an arrow. I've never seen one sneak up on me like that, but this is the cutscene we want. Alright, we can skip that. Absolutely fine. You can go around and pick up all the things that we've missed too. Like, we still have Red Shack over here, so let's have a look. What did we miss in here? Must be a herb. That's a herb. Cool, that's blue. If we did kill anyone, then they will be... their stuff will be lying around somewhere. So, no one's stuff up here. We do have a box we can break. Cool. And I think from here it'll be safe to go forward. Just want to check all the remaining buildings are blue except for this one, which we need a key for, so don't worry about that too much. I guess we'll just follow the river upstream. Chem fluid, nice. Alright, coming through here we have an old lady. We can skip this. Alright, so first off, coming through this area here, this gate. You want to come into this room. We have file number 6. Alright, behind us here we have chem fluid. And coming into this room we have a locked drawer. So this is again another drawer that we need a lockpick for. So this is going to stay red for a little bit. There are 10 lockpicks and 8 drawers. So I mean, they give you more than what you need anyways. We'll be covering that later. For the moment, we're going to come out here. Alright, you can view your map as the tutorial states. Coming over to this statue, we have our first shiny. So you just want to shoot the shield. About there. And we have a crystal fragment. Now, these are the things that none of the guides that I've seen really cover. So I'm going to try to do that as best as possible. Anywho, for the record, quick turns, hold back, and press circle. And that will like quick turn you, which is quite cool. We have a new kind of collectible here. Alright, examine this for a file. We have a goat. So yeah, I don't know how many of these there are, but that's one. We're going to come up to the top here and take a left. There's going to be a herb by a gravestone. Alright, this is going to be our mission objective. So we need 2 crests, a maiden crest and a demon crest. Coming through this gate, you want to look on top of the church. We have our second goat. Right there. And we're going to go into the church here. Alright. We have the maiden crest right here. We want to back up just a little bit, because right here in this portrait there's another shiny. That's a crystal fragment there. You have sort of like a map telling you where to go. And that should leave us with the blue church. Alright, so from here, just going to save, and I think that'll be a good place to leave it. So, thank you all for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. I will see you here next time for more of Resident Evil 8.